on YouTube? Man, I was thinking about doing a video for this fighter, for that fight, that match, this match. But man, there's so many fights going on this weekend. I was like, shoot, man, I might as well do like a quick review. Give my opinion on all these fights or something like that. And when I say quick, it's usually about like maybe a good 10 minutes or so. You know what I'm saying? But I've been giving a lot of thought to this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And, sometimes it's appreciated and stuff like that, man. I get like a thumbs up here and there, and somebody leaves a comment, somebody listens or something. Hopefully, like, somebody laughs sometimes. I can make somebody laugh, I be just trying to be sarcastic sometimes with some of this stuff. So, man, if you go on BoxRec and look at the fights that are going down today, like, worldwide, I mean, man, whole bunch of stuff going on, man. So it turns out, I don't know, Australia's like a day ahead of us, but I don't know when this fight happened. When this fight must have happened. Yeah, it happened today. I guess it was published today or something like that. Turns out Joseph Parker beat Carlos Takam by unanimous decision. So I think, oh wow, he's got a, that's interesting. Joseph Parker versus, I think he's going against Kubrat Pulev next. That's interesting, man. That's an interesting one. As now what I'm seeing with Joseph Parker, I never really watched him fight, but going the distance with Carlos Takam, I was like, wow. It's just from what I'm seeing, I don't see why people think Joseph Parker is going to be like one of the heir apparents. I think he's going to be around. I think he's going to be like a titleist, pretty much like Tony the Tiger Thompson. Fight for belts and stuff like that. He might pick up a belt, along the way, in his career as people drop belts and stuff like that. I mean, it's 4 major belts out there. So, from what I'm seeing, I don't know, man. But I won't move on from that. I'll make that a separate video, man. I'll make this because I want to give my opinion about him. But anyway, moving along, let's get to this HBO card, man. Let's get this, not HBO card, Showtime card, man, here in America, represent USA, let's focus on America, you know what I'm saying, making America great again, So, anyway, man, this is a card. Like, this is a card, man. If anybody's gonna take it, the weekend off and go to Vegas, this would be the reason why you go to Vegas. I mean, you got, in the 154 division, you got, you got like the top 10 guys fighting on that card. Especially on BoxRec, you got the top 10. For one, you got Lara, he's the top dog. Charlos is above his brother Jamal, which is surprisingly, because, Jamel, he's fighting for a belt. He ain't got no belt yet. But anyway, those 3. Then you got Austin Trout, the Vans, Martirosyan. I think he's like 4 or 5 in the rankings. And Austin Trout, he's in the top 15. I don't remember, but what's his name? This young man, Julian Jackson's son. He's ranked 21. Let's come from the islands. I know St. Thomas or something like that. So he won these islands anyway, St. John's or something, one of these Virgin Islands or something like that, man. But anyway, it's a stacked card because not only that, you got so I mentioned those guys' names, but you got Babu Shumanov fighting for a belt, cruiserweight title. He's gonna get some guy named Junior Anthony Wright. I never heard of him. But that's no guarantee that Babu Shumanov is gonna win. But it turns out this guy Junior Anthony Wright, he's from Evanston, Illinois. Shots out, he's from Illinois. He probably claims Chicago like most suburbs do. But I'm thinking this dude is pretty confident that he's gonna win. Weird. But on BoxRec, they got him scheduled to fight Babu Shumanov. Then 6 days later, he's supposed to be fighting this Carlos Reyes guy. I don't know. Maybe he knows something we don't know. Maybe the fix is in. That's odd to me. But yeah, man, let's get to Jermell Charlo versus John Jackson. I think Jermell Charlo, he has to be careful. I'm sure he's favored to win versus John Jackson. John Jackson was doing a number on Andy Lee before Andy Lee came with that, what was that? That sneaky right or something like that. I think it was a sneaky right hook. But anyway, long story short, man, I think Jermell Charlo, I think he has to be careful. Man. I haven't seen much of like John Jackson. I know his brother got blasted out. The chef, he go by the chef. His brother, man, he go by the chef. So, but his brother got blasted out not too long ago by some guy from Ecuador, Venezuela, one of those South American countries. But yeah. But the dude's, he can punch, man. The dude can punch. You know, he got like a 70% knockout ratio. I think it was like 69% last time I looked at it. And so he's dangerous. They're fighting for the WBC super welterweight title, the 154 title. I'm telling, dude, man, this card is stacked, man. You got like four title fights on this card. Okay? And all of that, you got BJ Flores. Yeah, you know him. BJ Flores just got beat up by Baby Shunoff fighting a heavyweight. Yeah, he's fighting a heavyweight, bro. I mean, dude's 37 years old, so I don't know what he's gonna do as a heavyweight. You know, he had to stick to commentating. You know, he does just stick to commentating. But anyway, he's doing what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? He's making himself relevant. He's trying to make money. Can't knock that. And so, let's move along. I think Jermell Charlo, he wins, but I'm thinking, man, if John Jackson can catch him, he can probably get a knockout, man. He can probably get a knockout. Okay, Edison Lara. I don't know how he picked up these belts. I guess he got elevated to the WBA super welterweight title, holder or whatever like that. Then all of a sudden, he picks up a belt versus Devlin Rodriguez for the IBO belt. So that's on the line. His IBO belt and the WBO belt is on the line against Vance Martirosyan. Now, Vance Martirosyan, I mean, a lot of people saying a lot of good things about him not too long ago, maybe like 5 years ago, maybe. Yeah, it's been that long, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. But I'm thinking he can win, okay? I'm thinking he can win. Excuse me, man, I was cut off. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, Lara, man. You know what, with Lara, I don't think he just does enough to get by, man. That's why I really don't like Lara, man. I really don't like Lara. I don't like his personality and stuff like that. I know he don't speak English or nothing like that, but it's some people like right off the bat you really don't like him. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh man, some people you're not sure about. Some people really don't like, and I don't like his like fighting style. Cause like somebody else made a comment talk about, he just sits there, and it's like he plays around and he don't finish the guy off. You know, he's just very comfortable, picking the guy off or whatever like that, and just doing enough to get by. So I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, man, I don't know, cause I mean, you can talk about like Mayweather. I like Mayweather, but Mayweather at the lower weights, he was getting some guys out of there. He was getting guys out of there when the opportunity presented itself. But everybody knows he has a hand problem. But it wasn't like he wasn't. I mean, he took it to Mosley. He took it to Canelo. I don't know what other people talk about he runs and stuff like that. Maybe to avoid a punch. That makes sense. But yeah, man, I just think I ain't digging Lara, man. So it's a good chance he'll win, but I see Vance with the upset, man. Vance Martirosyan with the upset. Now let's get to the bigger twin, Jamal Charlo. He's very big, man. He's big. He's a big guy. He's a size bigger than his brother, Jamel Charlo, okay? He's a size bigger, guys. He's a size bigger. All right? Now, with that being said, I'm thinking Jamal Charlo is going to knock out Austin Trout. I mean, I looked at the weigh-in. I know, you can be more scientific, saying, Austin Trout does this, Austin Trout does that. But in the last couple of fights, all I seen Austin Trout do was get caught by that right hand and do the stanky leg. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing special I've seen about Austin Trout. The only time last time I seen him, in great form was against Miguel Cotto. Okay. Now, the last time I seen Jamal Charlo, he's been taking care of business. He's been knocking people out. You know what I'm saying? He's been sticking to his boxing and knocking people out with that right hand. You know what I'm saying? So, in the weigh-in, man, he checked it out. Charlo towers over him. Towers over Austin Trout. He's not looking up to Austin Trout or anything like that. So I'm thinking that I got Jamal Charlo, man, blasting him out, man. There's no rhyme or reason on that one, man. I just got him blasting him out. He's a bigger guy, man. The dude's Jamal Charlo is a middleweight, okay? This guy has an opportunity to be a 3-division champion. He's a middleweight. Fighting at 154, If they're doing those same-day weigh-ins and stuff like that, trust me, he'll be like either at middleweight or super middleweight fighting, okay? All right, man, moving along, man. David Haye, he's going against this guy named Arnold Jaguri, Jaguri or something like that. I can't pronounce this guy's last name, but Arnold is highly ranked. Okay, he's highly ranked. I got Arnold. I got David Haye winning. I think this is a very good fight for David Haye because this guy is undefeated in the heavyweight division. Okay, this is a 6'5". This is a 6'5" guy. He's younger than David Haye. The dude's from Switzerland. Okay, but he's ranked. He's ranked number 23. And I don't know why people make disparaging comments about certain fighters just because we don't know him. The guy has a high knockout ratio and whatnot. I didn't see this guy on like YouTube or anything like that. I didn't have enough time, man, myself. And anyway, so I think the guy, the Cobra. Yeah, I'm not saying he'll win, but I think he might give David Haye a run for his money, man. But then again, David Haye might knock him out in less than 3 rounds. So we gotta see, cause it's the haymaker, man. David Haye look fit. He looks fit. He's in shape. And hopefully Shannon Briggs can take care of business, man. He's supposed to be fighting some guy named Jurgov something. But he's fighting some other guy who's Emilio Zaretti from Argentina. He's fighting Emilio Zaretti. Young guy, he's about 31 years of age. I mean, he's way younger than Shannon Briggs. Well, we'll see. And I believe Shannon Briggs will get through that too. And you know why? Because these guys had the audacity to already come up with agreement to fight each other in September. How disrespectful is that? You know what I'm saying? Not only to the to the fighters, the opponents that they're fighting, but to the public. To the to the people who come in to buy tickets at the O2 Arena in Greenwich, London, in the United Kingdom. How disrespectful is that? Is that you're gonna already have a date to fight somebody else? He's like, well, we might as well not even buy the tickets if you're gonna win already. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you gotta see how he does it. You know what I'm saying? And fights are usually better live anyway. So, with that being said, man, I can't think of any fights that's going down this weekend, man. It's a whole lot of fights going on. You got Ray Beltran, he fighting somebody. Other than that, Joseph Parker already beat Carlos Takam. And we'll just see, man. I'm pretty sure there's some other good fights on that's going on, or has going on, or going on right now already. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out. All right, bye.